Let me tell y'all something about this thing that happened back in the day, all right? The Salem witch trials. Now, I was there, all right? So, yeah, I know y'all don't know nothing about that, but let me tell you what went down. You see, our country, reasonable people, decided to purge itself of all the witches. Now, the thing is that the witches, they saw this in their crystal ball. They saw all this coming, all right? Witches already know the future. So they hopped on their individual brooms and hightailed it to California, which was relatively empty at the time, and explains why people in California are the way they are. But so this means that when the Salem witch trials actually happened, all the witches that they rounded up and you know unalived, right? Yeah, all those witches, they weren't actually witches. Those were all innocent people. Yeah. That was some wild craziness, right? Because the witches were already gone. This happened over in Europe too. Now, let's fast forward many, many years to just before when I was born. But, like the eighth time. It was just before this particular lifetime. Right. Just before I was born, there was this thing. There was the McCarthy hearings. Yeah. Our country decided to purge itself of communists. Right? Okay, so we were looking for communists everywhere. Lots of people lost their jobs. Maybe a couple of people even lost their lives over this communism thing. Yeah, we went looking for communists, the big red scare. You know, one person that we actually tried to figure out if he was a communist or not, this is how crazy it was. Oppenheimer. Right? Y'all know who he is. We put Oppenheimer on trial as a communist because he knew somebody or read some magazines or something like that. I don't know what he did, but we tried to accuse the man who helped us build the most destructive piece of equipment ever that mankind has ever designed, and he built it for America, and America said, "Are you a communist? Are you on our side or their side?" Like, how is that even remotely a question for Oppenheimer, right? And yet that happened. If you do not realize where I'm going yet, okay, we are in a whole new scare now, a whole new period of craziness. And basically, Democrats, people like me, we're the ones you're afraid of. Yeah, yeah. The president's going to put the smackdown on anybody who's a Democrat. Like, geez. I mean, I know I'm a little weird when I start hugging the trees, but I ain't hurting nobody.